Welcome back to Building Stuff with Ty, and yeah, I know I've been on another hiatus. I really don't have any big projects right now, but I did build something, which you can see, uh, which is a Gonk Droid from Star Wars. Please don't mind the mess. I haven't cleaned my work table in like months, and I swear that's not cocaine. Yeah, I just really wanted to build something. I wanted a painting project. I did a lot of this painting by hand, and I decided to make a Gonk Droid from trash. Not all of it's trash. I had a few Greeblies laying around, odds and ends that I've never used. I failed to find a use for, so I decided to throw it on to Gonky here, my baby Gonk Droid. Um, Yeah, I didn't really have a plan going in. I just threw stuff together until it started looking like, the thing. I didn't really have an idea for the paint scheme either. I knew I wanted something filthy and rusty, like the original movie Gonk Droids, like if it's been in the sands of Tatooine for hundreds of years, or just been abused by the Empire. I don't know. Its little feetsies are made from drawer runners, believe it or not, and some corrugated hose. And then one of these is a butter container. Another one's like a Gladware container that makes up its body. Its face and like lower exhaust is actually a PlayStation 2 memory card that I completely gutted. We have caps, more bits and pieces. Uh, this textured plate is actually a piece of plastic. Uh, we we bought it out of one of those catalogs that sell a lot of gimmicky shit, and this was meant to be put like on top of a microwavable plate to keep things from like foaming over or popping or making a mess in the microwave. And as gimmicky shit usually goes, it didn't fucking work. So it ended up in my parts bin, and I finally found a use for it. Um, More of those drawer slider parts that I use for this. I don't know what it is, like a crane. I don't know, like where a crane could latch onto it to move it or something. Gonk droids are supposed to be like industrial equipment, so if the Gonk droid runs out of power, they would need a way to move it. Oh no. And then I really like this little detail. I imagined this to be like an oil spout of some kind, and it kind of looks like it's leaking oil. I think I did an okay job with that. And more greeblies on the side. Uh, I did put some blue stripe here just to show that it had a more refined paint job at one point in its life. um, I can't take credit for the paint peeling. I wasn't planning on that. It was just a happy accident, much like myself. But I think some of the paints I used may have been incompatible. Maybe the previous coat wasn't fully dry, or the surface wasn't very clean. But I did, on top of my primer coat, I used a cream color. Actually, that one right there, just in case if this happened. So I kind of planned for it, but I kind of didn't. I only put the cream coat down as a safeguard because I thought like the cream undercoat would look good with the rust surface. But I wasn't really planning on doing paint peeling, but it happened anyway. Yeah. So yeah, it could maybe stand to have a few more greeblies, especially on the quote unquote face. But I think for some odds and ends and literal trash, looks pretty good. I've never really done like a kit bashed model before, and for my first one, I think it looks all right. I also realized I don't usually talk in these videos, but I thought this one deserved a little bit of explanation. Yeah, this project is just meant to keep me satiated until I get the materials and, well, time and energy to work on a real prop. So, I'm actually rather proud of how little Gonky here turned out. Alright, catch you guys next time.